Good afternoon. Welcome to the 13th now Bailey Group coronavirus update video. I'm talking to you today from our new office in Oldham. You'll see behind me it's raining. Unfortunately, it's raining in Oldham. But obviously we're all happy that the pubs are open now, so the sun's shining in our lives finally. So I've got 9 points to talk to you today about. The reason that we haven't had a video for the last couple of weeks is because we've been waiting for this next batch of points from the Chancellor, and they were all part of a £30 billion package he announced last week. So we're going to be doing these videos now fortnightly, just to let you all know, and I'm very sorry for those who like my shirts. Today I'm in a plain white one. I'm really sorry, but again, I'm in the office today, so we're back at work. So as I said, there are 9 points. I want to talk to you about flexible furloughing that's coming in. There's going to be some things about the January employment grant. There'll be things about stamp duty. We're going to be talking about the cut in VAT, Kickstart schemes if you take on apprentices. So listen out for that one. That's important if you're going to take on new staff. The green investment deal, again, small piece, but quite important. And then the last 2 or 3 are going to be just talking around other measures that are being brought out. So let's start with the flexible furlough. As you will have remembered in, I believe it was video 11 that we were talking about the flexible furlough. That's actually in now. So it's been brought in. So what will happen is that you can part-time furlough your staff now. They'll be brought back part-time. You'll be paying some of their wages. Obviously, what will happen is that the percentage will drop, and as an employer, it means that your contribution will increase. So from August, you've got to pay the employer's portion of both national insurance and pension. From September, the 80% goes down to 70%, and you still have to pay the employer's portion. And then from October, it goes down to 60%. So they're quite important numbers. You can still contribute to the employee's salary if you wish to. You can still increase it to whatever you want to. And also remember, important things to remember, they are still employed by you. So remember that's really important. And also, if you are thinking about letting people go, then you just need to have a long think about that and the timing of that. For example, are you going to do it sooner, later? Are you going to keep them on while they're furloughed, see if your trade picks up or not? Remember that the rules around redundancy are the same for these furloughed people as they are for your normal employees, so you've got to go through a proper process. And once that's done, then you can obviously let them go. If you have people who are furloughed and you employ them until January, then you will get a £1,000 grant off the government. That was one of the measures that was brought in last week. So that's a £1,000 grant if you employ them to January. So that'll be quite a big help, I would guess. They think that will cost about £9 billion, just that one piece on its own. Stamp duty, the Chancellor tried to increase the demand in the housing market, so he changed stamp duty. This was one of the big things that are floating around. So stamp duty now, it starts from 500,000, and all the other rules apply. So if you buy a house for 300,000 and you've got another home, then you will still pay the 3% extra stamp duty. So all those other rules still apply. It's just the base rate has increased. We're then talking about VAT. So if you're in the hospitality industry, VAT has been cut from 20% down to 5% to try to stimulate that industry. That will go on until January. So we just need to understand that piece again. A bit sketchy on legislation on this, on how it actually will physically work. And as one of my hospitality industry clients said to me, if it's on soft drinks, what happens with a gin and tonic? So do you get the VAT on the 5% VAT on the tonic, but not on the gin? What happens? I don't know yet, so we don't need to look at that. So just keep drinking the gin and tonic, I think is the real answer. The Kickstart grants are for training people. So if it's anyone who's unemployed at the moment, long-term unemployed, these are to get these back. You get £2,000 per apprentice. If they're over 25, it's £1,500, and then when you take them on, finally, you get an extra £1,000. So that's quite a good little thing there. The green incentive, that's quite difficult to say after you've had one of those gin and tonics, but never mind. You can get a maximum of £5,000 per household, and that's to reduce carbon emissions. So change your boiler, change your heating, that sort of thing in the house to make your house more efficient. £5,000. That's a good thing. And just some numbers that we've found. The economy in the last 2 or 3 months has shrunk by 25%. 25%. And to grow by 25%, it took 18 years. So that's how serious a situation we're in at the moment. It's a really, really serious situation. But the final icing on the cake, I think, is the eat out to help out. We all like that, don't we? We like a bit of pizza. So it's what you're going to get is you're going to get a £10 off from your meal if you eat out in August. It's only Monday to Wednesday. So those of you that treat your wives at the weekend on Friday and Saturday nights, you best do it on a Monday to Wednesday. Don't tell the wife, it'll be a bit cheaper for you then, won't it? And you'll look even better. Why not do it twice a week? Why not do Monday to Wednesday and go cheap, and then do it on a Friday and take her out normally? There you go. So there's some good points for you there. As I said, it's a £30 billion package, and there's lots of things that obviously the government are trying to keep the economy moving forward. And we've seen, certainly with our clients, that they're returning to work now, returning to producing goods and services. And we just need to make sure that we're all in this together, and we all try and make sure that our industries keep going. So buy British, that's what I say. And I also say, go out and have a pint at the pub, at your local pub. Let's keep them all going. Thanks very much indeed, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.